Welcome to another session, another segment of Motive Mondays. I'm so excited to be here. Motive Mondays is the place that we come to check our motives. We check our motives by analyzing the state of our heart, the state of our thoughts, the emotions, and the actions to identify the driving force behind these areas and to make adjustments as needed. So we do this because we are built on a foundation. Wealth Fashion Radical Ventures Group, our Wealth Lab is built on the foundation that a wise man leaves an inheritance for their children's children. And furthermore, when it comes to this statement of a wise man, when it comes to the discussion about a wise man leaving an inheritance for their children's children, I want you to think about the little you. I want you to think about the child that's within you. And outside of money, what are some of the things you would have wanted your parents, your aunts and uncles, your older cousins or your godparents to have shared with you? A lot of times we think about inheritance and we immediately go to the financial or financial value assets. But when it comes down to inheritance, and we discussed this before, it's so much more than just the financial, because as you guys presently see, I'm not sure if you've been paying attention to the news, but the US dollar is failing. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa have all decided to part with the US dollar. And not only are they parting ways with the US dollar, but they are bringing other people on board or other countries on board. So Iran is on board. All the stands, a lot of Asia, a lot of parts of Asia are on board with parting with the US dollar. And to think that inheritance is only financial value, you're going to miss out on opportunities, because if that's all you're working for, then it's not going to last long. And you can write it down. I don't know about you, but I do a lot of self-analysis because my character is important to me. How I treat people is important to me. And I also consider my character as currency for what my pockets don't have. I was reading on what does it mean to have an offense, or what is it, like the scientific study behind offenses. And it was talking about how we get offended when a person sees a part of us that does not reflect the image that we want to portray. And when they share that perception of what that offense or that particular thing that they see within us that we don't portray, then we end up being in a position of that person is an alt or opposition to the image that we want to project. And it also hinders us in the people that we connect to. And it hinders us in the people that we connect to because we need people to get on board with the vision, or invest in the vision or the dreams or that we may have or that we want to accomplish. So I believe right about now, our currency is transitioning from financial dollars to people. And if you don't have any people around you, you're gonna be looking crazy within the next year or so, because we need each other. So starting with Motive Mondays, we've defined motives when we initially got started. We know that motives is the driving force to induce certain actions. We have analyzed inheritance. Inheritance is typically seen as financial valued assets, but before leaving an inheritance, we first have to plan for it. And we plan for inheritance by making the cognitive decision to make intergenerational impact. Intergenerational meaning it relates to or involves or affects several generations. So it's not just you, it's not just your family, but the decisions that you make today impact several generations. We also analyzed what it means to be a wise man or woman. And we did this by first recognizing our divinity. We are divine beings here on assignment, specifically here on assignment. And no different than a secret agent or a CIA agent. And just like secret agents, everything about us is assigned. Our parents are assigned. Our family is assigned. The places we were born and where we are presently is assigned. Our tax brackets is assigned. Even our gifts in our workplace is all an assignment. And we are assigned these things to infiltrate and to positively impact. So I want you to really embrace this thought construct of being on assignment. And the reason why I want you to really embrace this thought construct of being on assignment is because if you embrace the fact that you're on assignment, it will change how you lead your life. You won't just live life, but you'll lead your life. And before a wise man or woman leaves an inheritance that positively impact their children's children, they first must become wise. And last week we talked about what does it mean to be wise. Wise has absolutely nothing to do with age. Wise is defined as having or showing experience, knowledge, and good judgment, responding sensibly or shrewdly to a particular situation, having knowledge in a specific subject, alert to or aware of. So even now at your present stage, at your present age, you are wise. You are wise because you have experience in your own life. You have experience with your own family. You know what you have done that worked or that has worked, and you know what you have done that has not worked. But let's look deeper at wise. Excuse me. The wise are leaders. Leaders experience things before others. Leaders cause doors to be opened. Leaders are not motivated by financial gain. Leaders make decisions knowing that there is a group of people attached to them. So my decisions today impact people that are connected to me. Leaders do not leave when things get difficult, but navigate through the difficult times with people. Leaders provide abundant life. So when you are a leader within your own right, and we are all leaders, it doesn't matter what your job description is. At your house, in your life, you are a leader. When you connect to people, you are a leader in your community. When you are in relationship to people, you're a leader within your own right, because leaders sharpen leaders. Leaders make other leaders better. You listen like a leader. You adapt principles from others like a leader. And so when you operate as a leader, you provide a abundant life, the highest form of love, the highest form of forgiveness, the highest form of grace, mercy, and security. And security is multidimensional. It's not just financial, but it's also the way that you protect people, the way that you provide, the way that you go about navigating your day-to-day aspects. So with this particular Motive Monday, I didn't really want to, I don't really have a lot to say to you, but I believe that it's enough to know that, number one, that we are on assignment. Number two, that we are leaders. Number three, that inheritance is more than finances. And number four, to be intentional. Be intentional. Infiltrate the areas that you're in and make intergenerational impact.